Being a physician is a challenging profession with a number of unique demands. Beginning in 2011, we have evaluated the point prevalence of occupational burnout and satisfaction with work-life integration in both U.S. physicians as well as the general U.S. workforce every 3 years. I'm Tate Shanafelt from Stanford University, and I'm here to discuss an article appearing in the July 2025 issue of the Proceedings entitled Changes in Burnout and Satisfaction with Work-Life Integration in Physicians and the General U.S. Working Population between 2011 and 2023. In the July issue of the Proceedings, we present the most recent update from surveys of physicians conducted between November of 2023 through March of 2024. The data tell a bit of a mixed story. From the positive perspective, we do see improvements in the prevalence of occupational burnout in physicians in 2023 relative to the pandemic peak toward the end of 2021. The overall rates of burnout decreased from around 63% down to about 45% between those two time points. That said, burnout remains at a higher level than it had been in U.S. physicians in the early days of the pandemic in 2020, as well as still not fully back to where it had been in the pre-pandemic interval. The trends for work-life integration among physicians are similar. What's also notable is that physicians continue to be at markedly higher risk for occupational burnout and to be less likely to be satisfied with work-life integration relative to U.S. workers in other fields. That greater risk in physicians persists after we adjust for age, gender, relationship status, hours worked per week, and level of education. Again, illustrating that there are qualitative characteristics about being a physician beyond just the high number of work hours that seem to be a contributing factor to this challenge. These data do illustrate both some improvement as well as more work to do. The challenge of occupational distress in physicians and other healthcare workers has been widely recognized. The National Academy of Medicine, the American Medical Association, the U.S. Surgeon General have all had calls and large-scale national efforts launched over the last several years to address occupational distress in the healthcare workforce. Notably, many of the most important actions to improve the work environment happen at the level of the healthcare organization, as well as the department, division, clinic, or work unit that the individual physician is working in. These data tell us that there remains opportunity to improve and that continued efforts to address occupational distress in healthcare workers are available to have secondary benefits for quality of care, patient experience, and recruitment and retention of an adequate clinical workforce.
We hope that you found this presentation from the content of our website valuable. Our journal's mission is to promote the best interests of patients by advancing the knowledge and professionalism of the physician community. If you are interested in more information about us, our homepage is www.mayoclinicproceedings.org. There you'll find access to information for our social media content, such as additional videos on our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com Mayo Proceedings, or journal updates on Facebook, www.facebook.com Mayo Clinic Proceedings. You can also follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, available at Mayo Proceedings. More information about healthcare at Mayo Clinic is available at www.mayoclinic.org. This content is copyrighted by Mayo Foundation for Medical Education and Research, published by Elsevier Incorporated. All rights are reserved, including those for text and data mining, AI training, and similar technologies.